Yes, I am.
Are you 100% sure?
I am 100% sure because of that little bubble right there. That tells me when I can't add people, then that tells me that I'm on R.Dok and J.Dok. If I have a little person there that I can click on and send the link to,
See that?
then...
I already learned something today.
Yes.
I never knew that.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Treasure. How are you? We'll be parking here in a couple minutes, and then you guys will get both Ryan and I. Hi, Nancy. Here's Ryan.
What's up, everybody?
But he's driving, so
Driving.
he doesn't get to participate in the hi, Zemi.
Eyes forward.
Hi, Mary.
Eyes on the road.
I love it, the fact that all my warrior chicks are the first ladies on. That's what I'm talking about. How was you guys' fourth? Hey, Brent. Anything exciting happen?
We had some excitement.
Mary, did you get that Excel sheet done for me? I have not seen it in my inbox, so I want to get that taken care of for you.
Our excitement was watching fireworks in 110-degree heat, 20-mile-an-hour wind at 9 p.m.
Okay, I don't think that was that exciting, babe. He's like, our excitement was watching fireworks in 110-degree weather with 20-mile-an-hour winds.
At 9 p.m.
At 9 p.m. That was our
hot
excitement.
for 9 p.m.
It was hot. Almost done. Okay, good. Very good. All right, I just want to be able to get that over to them before the week ends. Love the sunshine. It's dark here in North Carolina. When does the East Coast, when does your summer like start? Because Myra was saying that it's raining
Well,
there.
that's normal in the summer.
It rains there in the
A
summer?
lot. Thunderstorms, dude.
Oh. Okay.
It's the Midwest.
I don't know. I've only lived in California just because I was born in Oklahoma. I didn't live there long enough to know. At any rate,
Google it.
sometimes the sunshine is boring because it never changes. So the sunshine, just like snow, is something that you go and visit. You don't live in it all the time.
You trying to say I'm boring?
No, you're the sunshine in my life, babe.
Yeah, you just said sunshine.
Hey,
is
Mike.
boring.
How are you? I'm not driving. Ryan's driving. We do not believe in doing Facebook Lives while we drive. I'm
Well,
the
the
passenger.
driver's
See,
driving.
he's driving. So,
Look, no hands.
he's just kidding. And the reason that we don't do that is because the fact of the matter is, if anything happens while you are driving and you are Facebook Living, and lots of people said, it's no different than talking to your passenger, except for I'm sure that the insurance company that would try and sue you wouldn't view it as that. They would view it as distracted driving, so we don't drive in Facebook Live. Now you can have my husband here.
We're officially parked. No hands. And keys are out of the ignition. You see that, Mr. Insurance Person?
So we're going to be talking about overcoming fear as I drop the phone because, you know, I don't have my selfie stick. So,
I don't know which I can do. It's too bright still.
oh, all right. Well, you know, this one is hard for me to talk about because if I get scared, I just push harder. And I know that that's very foreign to a lot of folks. You know, the natural instinct would be to run the other way, you know, fight or flight. I guess I'm much more the fight person when I get scared. So I'm going to let you take over.
I'll give y'all a couple of zingers regarding fear. First of all, everybody type in, you've probably all heard it before, but type it in anyway. The acronym for fear, false evidence appearing real. It's funny because we're giving way to something that hasn't even occurred. We are allowing the idea of a potential scenario that is in the future to manipulate our current actions. So false evidence appearing real, you know, type that in there. That is exactly what fear is. It's not something real because
Thanks, Nancy.
You're projecting that onto something in the future. So just remember that right out of the gates, that fear is not actually a real thing, okay? It's based on a hypothetical. From there, here are a couple of common things that usually drive our fear. First of all, we are worried that somebody might ask us a question that we don't know the answer to. You know, whether you know the answer or not, Jolene's the one that always says this. That's a great question. Let me see if I can help you find an answer for that. Guys and gals, even when you know the answer, unless you're someone like a Dr. Mary or a Dr. Tony or a Michelle LeSueur, you don't want to come off looking like the person that has this excessive education, because that's a deterrent for people and they won't join your business. If they feel like they've got to undergo another master's degree program, there's a high probability that they're not going to want to join the business, because ain't nobody got time for that. So whether you knew the answer or not, you actually embracing the response, hey, that's a great question. Let me see if I can find you an answer for that. That's a great question. Let me send you a video that'll probably give you that information. That's what you want to do anyway, guys and gals. So you can eliminate that potential fear, okay? The other, real driver behind fear is that people are fearful of saying no. And let me give you the best perspective, the best context that I've ever heard as it relates to the fear of hearing no. Which one is worse? Having a prospect tell you no, or you having to tell the people behind your why no? Just saying. Which thing is worse? Having some random prospect, in most cases, right? Like who... it's not like you're trying to sponsor your spouse, right? They already said yes, or they wouldn't be your spouse. And so who's more significant? In most cases, if you have a spouse, that's part of your why, okay? And they already said yes. So the next person down the line that might tell you no, do they supersede your spouse? So what's worse? The potential that you got to tell your spouse, no, we can't afford that. No, we can't go there. No, we can't get a new car. No, we can't do this for the kids. No, we can't. Or the fact that maybe a candidate tells you no. I mean, come on, guys and gals, put this into perspective. When you will focus more on your why than the specifics of the task at hand, you're going to start winning the fear game. That's the bottom line. That's why we tell all of you to write out your why. So next time you start feeling reluctance because of fear, just go reread your why. And if your why doesn't, we talk about this idea that your why needs to make you cry. Well, at a minimum, it should make you be willing to fight past your fear. Okay? So even if it doesn't bring an actual river of tears out your eyeballs, at a minimum, rereading your why should drive you past whatever the thing was that was compelling you to be in a place of inactivity because of fear. So make sure your why is written out, and next time you identify that you're not taking action because you're fearful of whatever, reread your why, okay? But understand something, that there's no fear that's going to be worse than, here's the greatest one for me, and we're going to wrap this up. The greatest fear for me was back in 2008 when one of our best friends in the world, Josh Miller, invited us into Dallon's former community. And it was actually fear that drove us to say yes. The fear was, what if I had to look my why, Jolene and our two daughters, what if I had to look them in the eyes and tell them that we missed out on a life-changing opportunity because I didn't say yes? That was a greater fear to me than anything else. That fear of having to acknowledge that we let an opportunity pass us by. Let me give you guys a fear that'll serve you well. Embrace the idea of, what if the fear of knowing you were in as a founder, you were in within the first month of the launch, and you didn't take the appropriate action to convert that into what it could have been for you, what it should be for you. Let that fear drive you forward, guys and gals.
And if you find, some people don't even recognize fear when they're feeling it. They just feel like there's a rock in the middle of their chest, and it feels like a bubbling anxiety. If you're feeling that at all, the one way to push that out of your body faster than anything else is prospect more. Go after more no's. Collect more no's quicker than you have ever collected them. And suddenly it's gone. That feeling of anxiety will be gone. It will be a thing of the past because you're not focused on what you haven't done yet. You're just focusing on moving forward. So
remember, fear is a lie. False evidence appearing real. The first word is false. It's a lie. Fear is a lie. So make sure you embrace that. Don't let a lie dictate your life. Don't be manipulated by a lie, guys and gals. We believe in you. We love you. We know you can do it. Go battle that fear. Go conquer it. Step on it. Squash it. Move forward. You're all going diamond. You guys are awesome. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you soon. Peace out.
Use RAID if you need to. Bye-bye.